All right, joining us in the Bro Show is none other than the country manager of Nike, Pat Reyes. Welcome to the Bro Show.
Thank you.
And
Thank you, Richard.
yes, and
Thank you,
Bro.
Hello, hello, bro.
bro, he's gonna tell us more about the Nike
Akala ko
Rise.
nagpunta siya dito para magdala ng sapatos natin, di ba?
Hindi. Susunod yan. Teka
doon sa
lang,
next
relax
segment,
ka
okay
lang,
lang.
relax ka lang.
Next segment.
So it's 12. Ano sa'yo, bro?
14.
So it's 12. Okay.
All right. Okay, tell us more about this Nike Rise program. It's a reality documentary
That's right,
program.
yeah.
And how did you guys think about this program?
Yeah.
But nakaisip yun ng ganito?
Sure, sure. I'll glad to tell you about it. First of all, thank you to you guys for having me here in the Bro Show.
Sure.
First of all, Nike Rise, as you said, Richard, is what we like to call like a basketball documentary. Meets kind of like a training program. So the whole idea behind Rise was it's a program that was specifically designed to address those young basketball players who didn't have the right access to the same opportunities that a lot of our colleagues have out there. No, so what we kind of like the origin of the idea was when we looked at Philippine culture and the young basketball players, we said actually ang daming magagaling na players out there, and everyone from the national team players to down to the guys playing on the streets, they all had puso. Yung Filipino style of basketball, it's very distinctive when when foreigners come and see the style of play.
Yes.
They say parang very different, very unique yung style nila, diba? Very creative, very dynamic. And so if you think about it, it's not we're very skilled. The Filipino, generally speaking, we have the talent to compete at a high level, no? But what we saw was that it's not actually the skill level, or it's not the lack of puso na nakita natin sa mga players. A lot of times it's actually the lack of opportunities that we have in the country. Take for example, how many players you see when you go out on the streets. Maybe they're playing, they're not even playing on a proper basketball court.
Mga gawa-gawa lang. Board,
Makeshift,
tapos yung
makeshift
ano,
lahat.
makeshift
Oo.
lang.
Exactly. Yung mga makeshift, yung mga naka lang sa mango tree, di ba?
Yeah.
How can you get better naman talaga, like if that's what you're playing on, or maybe it's some people don't even up to now they play in their flip-flops,
Yeah.
diba? They don't even have the right basketball shoes.
Yeah.
So many kids have never had the opportunity to play in a big time kind of training program and get that kind of discipline.
Yeah.
So really what Rise is all about is it's all about leveling the playing field and providing opportunities for those kind of kids who don't have that access, and putting on the same footing as some of the best young talent out there. And we want to see what happens. If you give them the best training, if you give them the right innovation and Nike products and all those things, who knows what might happen.
So this this idea and this mission of Nike is this only in the Philippines? What's the idea here?
Yeah, so we were just chatting about it now. Nike is something that originated in Asia. We're doing it in China, and we're doing it in the Philippines. Although the kind of problem that we're trying to address in China is very different from what we're trying to address in the Philippines. In China, it's all about elevating the general skill level of the players there. Here, it's all about addressing those opportunities that a lot of players in the Philippines, unfortunately, lahat ng mga kapatid natin na they don't have that same the same level of access that a lot of kids might have. So it's a very unique, I would say, iteration here in the Philippines.
And tell us about the name Rise.
Yeah.
Bakit yan ang napili nyo?
Well, yeah.
What does it connote?
Yeah. No, great question. Yung siyempre Rise is it's all about it's a verb. It's about moving up, diba? And especially for these type of kids, we know that a lot of times they've been limited by a certain barrier. It may be something physical, meaning their own maybe their their social economic class, or maybe it's mental. Maybe it's about them believing that they can't go beyond their current condition. So Rise is meant to be, almost like a battle cry to say that, okay, no matter where I come from, I can get to the next level.
Yeah.
We like to say it's all about rising beyond belief, and even if you think you can't do it, you can, and it's all about. I guess you can go back to the mission of Nike, which is all about inspiring, and bringing enablement to every athlete in the world. And we say that if you have a body, you're an athlete. So I guess that's what we're trying to say with that.
Yeah.
Kaya
All
sa
right.
mga bros.
Oo, at well, good luck. It looks to be a great program, and I hope na marami nga kayo matulungan dito sa Nike Rise program.